Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. This episode is brought to you by The Wellness Paradigm, a holistic health coaching company shifting the way that women understand and heal their bodies. Through bioenergetic testing, functional lab testing, and functional nutrition, we uncover what traditional approaches often overlook, so you can stop guessing and start healing and finally feel like yourself again. No more one-size-fits-all protocols, just real answers, deep-rooted healing, and the clarity and confidence you deserve to feel incredible. It's time to shift the paradigm of women's health. Now, on to our show.
This is actually going to be a pretty quick talk today because I really just want to talk about pretty much the 5 steps that kind of help you get back on track after a vacation or after a holiday weekend. Because a lot of times women get stressed out because they went on vacation, or out on holiday, they maybe overdid it a little bit, or they don't feel good, and they kind of feel like they have to punish themselves and they feel bad about themselves. And I really hate that. So one thing I work on a lot with my clients is making sure that we create a game plan going into the vacation and also out, so that we're in a good mindset going in and out of vacation. But the first thing is to really just you do not want to beat yourself up, right? There's nothing advantageous is going to come out of beating yourself up. But you also don't feel like you have to burn off the vacation calories you consume. That's a really common mistake I see, is people just feel like, oh, I have to get back. I have to restrict a bunch of my calories. I have to do a bunch of cardio. The reality is you don't. Your weight might come back a little higher when you come back from vacation. That's okay. But the biggest thing is just get back on track as you normally would. Whatever your food is, whatever your exercise plan is, just get back on track like you normally would. The weight will naturally fall off. You'll start feeling better, start feeling less inflamed. But the second thing is really just don't weigh yourself right after vacation. I know this is tempting. Okay. I can't tell you almost every client, including myself, I've done this. I'll just see what it says. I'll just see what the scale says. I want to see how much weight I gained on vacation. Do not do this, guys. I can't tell you how toxic it is, because you're just going to say, oh, I'm just going to look at it just for fun. It messes with your head, right? You'll likely be up after vacation, right? You're going to have more drinks than normal, probably. You're going to retain water when you travel in the air. You probably drink more alcohol. So that could just kind of inflame you a little bit. Your sleep schedule's off. All those are all going to contribute to the scale potentially coming back higher. Now, on the flip side, sometimes clients come back lower, and that's because they actually are able to decompress and de-stress, and their cortisol actually lowers. So that helps them lose the weight too. But I don't see that one quite as often. But watch you don't beat yourself up. Don't go and weigh yourself. I typically don't let clients weigh themselves until a week after vacation when things settle down. So number thing is going to be to drink your water, which is something, if you've ever listened to any of my calls, I'm going to bug my clients about their water. You can add in a little lemon, a little apple cider vinegar. That'll help a little with flushing out maybe some of that excess inflammation, excess puffiness. Again, chances are you probably drank a little extra cocktails and probably didn't prioritize water while you're out. So definitely make sure that you get back on track with that, and really just try to limit alcohol. That's a big one I see from vacation. Is you really, for the most part, clients come back a little bit more inflamed due to just, again, traveling, food difference, alcohol. And so we really want to get that body to just de-stress, depuff, and alcohol is not going to help you with that. So definitely make sure you limit the alcohol. The fourth one is really just focus on real and unprocessed foods. Sometimes my clients come back and it's really hard to get back on the track from to back meal prepping or to back macro tracking. And the reality is all of that will help you. I know meal prepping might not be your thing or might not be something you think about from vacation. I'll tell you, every time I've come back from vacation, it is literally, last time I came back, we were at the grocery store at 10 p.m. at night. I was exhausted after a 12-hour travel day. We went and got food, and we went and I meal prepped the next morning, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. I was tired. I didn't know, not where I wanted to be. It helped me stay on track immensely getting back. And it also helped just me feel better a lot quicker. Because what tends to happen a lot is we don't have a game plan, and then we start kind of eating crap because we didn't have any food planned in the house. And then you kind of prolong you feeling better after vacation and getting back on track, right? So, what happens a lot too is just don't continue the vacation eating for a while, right? Once you're done with the vacation, let's let's get back on track. Just because you got off track for a week or so or a weekend doesn't mean you have to continue it throughout the week. But it kind of ties into number 5, which is really just having a plan. Like you want to figure out your workout plan and your nutrition plan for when you get back. And I'm not saying you have to nail it, but make this something realistic. So 1, make sure that you have food planned ahead of time. So I always keep freezer food, like I'll keep freezer burgers and turkey, so maybe some pre-prep food, some frozen veggies, always just something that I know is going to get me through a day or two where I might not have time to go to the grocery store. So that's really helpful. Have a realistic expectations. Are you going to track macros when you get back? Are you going to just start eating healthy when you get back? Are you going to just kind of play it by ear, because that'll tell you that usually never works and it's Friday and suddenly the whole week's gone by and, you don't feel any better. But also have a game plan for your exercise coming back. Are you going to just focus on steps because you're going to be really busy getting back into the swing of things? Do you already have your workout plan set? Because the sooner you have stuff set, the easier it's going to be to get back on track. Focusing on steps is a big one too, just kind of steps and, your steps, your water. I can't stress enough how important those are. But those are my 5 little tips as far as just different tips to get back on track quicker from vacation. If you guys found this helpful, let me know below.